Yeah, count down as well.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That means I can synchronise all the...
You totally messed that up. 4 was the 3. I was watching. People are going to notice things like that.
Hello. Testing, is this on? How are you doing, Ben?
I'm very good, thank you.
We are back inside the belly of the beast of burden. How are you feeling? It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm a little bit nervous today because we are...
Drinking!
That's helping with my nerves. This is our first visual podcast. Can you do a visual podcast?
I think it's called a vlogcast.
Vlog.
I'm not quite sure. But this time we're not joined by the delectable, delightful Claire. We have a guest. A
special
guest. May I introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, and dog of the Bulldog audience, to the wonderful, delectable Earl Bronson. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Why are you here? Why have you come to join us? Why have you taken Claire's place?
Because I'm the guest. You've invited me.
Local, regional, national, minor celebrity.
Yes, minor celebrity. That would probably be a fair way to describe you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
People outside of Zaragoza might not know who you are, so do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
No one knows who I am.
I do. Who is this guy?
And that is the secret.
You are... God,
I'm the front man of the Bronson.
There he goes.
Yeah. Blood out of a stone.
Blood out of a funky stone. How long have you been treading the boards and the stages of the local area now?
I think just over 6 years.
Just over 6 years.
6 years. You've come a long way.
Well, just down there. Ian lives 10 minutes up the road.
Just around the corner. How many members of your band are there, actually, in total?
I mean, we started the whole thing, 4 of us. Then
I saw that act. That act was close and personal, and quite sweaty.
Now we're 9.
It's an enormous lineup. Is it fair to say that I've seen you live several times, and I think it's a fair comment to say it's not just about the music. It's more of a performance than more of a show.
I've heard your performance described as classic cabaret with a funky beat.
I mean, live shows aren't hardly about the music. It's about the music, but it's mostly about the show and entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been the approach, and it's what I think a live show should be.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I saw you by accident the first time I saw you, because I'd only been in Zaragoza for like 6 months, and I saw you in a small bar. I can't remember the name of it, but I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm totally honest. No offense, but towards the end you played the Ghostbusters theme tune, and handed out.
You sure that wasn't me in bags?
Handed
and
out.
That wasn't towards the end, man.
Before I left.
You probably passed out.
Please let me
You passed
finish.
out before the end, mate.
Stick-on moustaches from a big plastic bag. It wasn't that glamorous, but it was. It got the crowd going. There were all these people walking around with moustaches where their eyebrows used to be, and it was just. I remember it being a lot of fun. Well, I remember it. That's the point, right? So it works. It works. It's a lot of fun. Your gigs are a lot of fun.
There's a very distinct visual style as well, isn't there? You've gone through various guises. You created your own theme which was spaghetti funk. So
Yeah,
you
the thing
dressed
is-
up in Mexican ponchos and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
didn't you?
First we were paying I mean, when we came up with the name of the band, our intention was to pay tribute to Charles Bronson. I can't remember why. That was kind of a drunk idea.
Is that Charles Bronson, the Western Charles Bronson,
exactly,
or the
exactly.
Renowned criminal and psychopath?
No.
Bronson?
Western,
okay,
Western
yeah.
Charles Bronson. So we started with Western type costumes, and I mean the idea was each of us was meant to be a different character.
You had a poncho, I remember that much.
No, the poncho.
Oh my
was
god,
the
I
bass
don't remember
player.
anything. No, you had the leather slacks,
I have
the string waistcoat,
yes.
and the.
No, not the string waistcoat.
All right, I have never seen this band play. Obviously,
I was wearing
it must be a tribute act.
a really old like red shirt.
I do remember the faded red.
Yeah, faded red shirt.
Braces.
Braces.
That's right. And the horse riding sort of trousers.
Yeah, horse
Yeah.
riding. Yeah, not
Jodhpurs.
kind of.
It wasn't jodhpurs. No, it wasn't jodhpurs.
It was like.
What do they call them? The slacks, the leather one, the chaps.
Chaps that have got. Oh, were they kind of like the hips shoot out like?
No. That was when I was dressed
No,
as.
that's where he dressed as a Nazi.
Yeah, exactly.
I lose track of all of your
Because
music.
these are the iterations that you have been through. You've gone through Western.
Yeah, first it was like tribute to Once Upon a Time in
Yep.
the West. Then it was the Dirty Dozen. So it was all like Second World War outfits.
The best outfits.
After
Dressing up like Nazis. They had the best costumes, man.
No, I was the only one dressed up as
Yeah.
as a Nazi. And
Little known fact that
But you
Nazi.
didn't know that you had a gig that day. You just turned up with your normal
Little
clothes.
known fact that Hugo Boss designed the Nazi SS uniform.
That's why.
That's why it looks so cool.
Such snappy
yeah, this
dresses.
was a replica.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did you
very
have to,
good
Where did you
replica.
go to get that? Where did you buy a Nazi uniform?
It's an excellent question.
Yeah, that's
we
a
haven't
good
prepared
question.
this at all.
I mean, obviously the internet. I think
the what?
I think I bought the replica on eBay.
Really?
It was
Wow.
but it wasn't
User Himmler 73.
no. It wasn't some
Only
geek
3
from-
reviews.
From Argentina.
It was actually it was actually one of these shops on eBay that sell replicas and
Okay,
Second World War
It
replicas.
wasn't a
So
memorabilia.
you're the right
it was.
size, shape, height as a standard Nazi officer, or
No, you can actually pick the
You getting them made to measure, do you?
custom made.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it wasn't custom made. I mean, you've got several sizes and stuff like that. And fortunately, it didn't come from China, so I could fit in. We've bought a lot of stuff on AliExpress,
I
dude,
think-
and it never fits.
I think
My wife swears by AliExpress.
I accompanied you
They've got like
once.
either short hands or very long.
We were out having a beer once, and you were preparing for a gig. Actually, I think it was your gig. I think it was when you performed together.
Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you see nothing. Hold on, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. That's right, the song. He's a soul
I've been an act with Earl on the stage, and
Elvis.
I know what his stage preparation process is.
Was it
I
5-6
can-
cans?
it is. It's multiple cans of beer as quickly as he possibly can before he gets on stage. And with me, when he was on stage, he proceeded to then drink half a bottle of whiskey.
No, that's not true, Mark.
Liquid music.
It was mixed with
I have to say,
another whiskey.
I was in the
mixed with
front row,
vodka.
and your language was disgusting. There were children in that audience,
Yeah, but they were all Spanish.
Stand a word of English.
They don't
swearing like a
understand.
sailor.
I don't really plan what I'm going to say.
I
before.
noticed.
I even told you. I remember saying, you asking me, shouldn't we
Talk about what we're going to say.
talk about what we're going to say, but I said drink another beer and it will come it will come to you.
Do you have a stage persona? I mean, you at the moment, well, in your last incarnation you were the ringleader of a circus, but does your character change when you're performing in these
obviously
costumes?
I mean all the dressing up and changing your facial hair and stuff like that is a bit related to acting and
Absolutely,
and
yeah,
being
yeah.
a different persona. I mean, we started doing this to have fun
To get chicks.
and yeah, no, to get drinks. That's it. We're simpler than that. I mean, I don't take the characters seriously. I don't take anyone in the crowd seriously, and just
Take
have
that,
fun.
fans. You mean nothing.
No. You mean everything to me.
And if you'd like to hear that voice live,
You genuinely do have dedicated fans who, I mean, how many times have you arranged a bus full of your fans to come with you to gigs outside of Zaragoza? Because this is a frequent thing that you do.
Five times.
and
Four or 5 times. Yeah, we've done it to Madrid.
just say the names of places. No one will know.
Twice to Barcelona and then to Bilbao. So,
And
done it
you
4 times.
pretty much always take a full bus, and these people.
it's not
love
just
the
it's
show
not
and
just a
experience,
journey
isn't it?
though. It's like a party bus.
It is. It is more a party bus.
It's
than
like a
journey.
Venga bus, but with a lot more fat back bass.
Yeah. It's not that I drink. They force me to.
Save the lies for your girlfriend.
So, we recently caught up with you and the gang as you were recording your the single, the video for your new single, for your new album, and this has caused quite a stir. This video, where did the idea come from? I mean, obviously, the song is called "Funky Robots." That kind of explains why you've got this robot dancing around.
Yeah.
You know,
Funkily.
that bit's fairly obvious. But
Funkistically.
there is this massive reveal of sort of unexpected comedy genius at the end of the video. Whose idea was that? Where did that come from?
It was my idea. I always say this, but in this case, it's true. Like, people that have seen me live will
He's
say
a liar! He's a liar!
He says that all the time. It's his song. He wrote it.
Sing the theme tune. Like the
I
sheep
Swear
tune.
every time I see you,
I do.
you
Ghostbusters is
use
mine.
that phrase. It was my
It was
idea.
it was my idea. Now, in this, this time it was my idea. I was actually walking the dog, and we hadn't figured out yet what the end to the video was going to be, how it was going to end. And I started thinking it would be funny if we could get someone kind of famous on board. This was actually the first person I thought of, and so I phoned the director and asked him, "Do you have any contacts?" Cause,
In the world of regional to national politics.
yeah, no, not politics. I mean, in general, because
Have any contacts?
contacts. Yeah, do you have any
Nobody on my mobile phone.
Yeah, do you have any contacts?
I could get Ben to do it, but no one knows who he is.
Nobody knows. who
Anyone
I am.
famous? And he said, I mean, because he's done a lot of stuff before. So I said, I was thinking of contacting this guy.
Mhm.
He started laughing really, really hard, and
The joke
Just
worked
at the
immediately in
idea.
his head.
yeah. The joke. I mean, if you can do that, if you can sort that out, that would be amazing. So I called the bass player, and he made it happen.
So you're saying you said to your bass player, I want you to get this famous wheelchair-bound politician to be at the end of our music video, and he said, leave it with me.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what he said. In half an hour, he he phoned me back and said, I've got the.
My God, what did he say to the guy?
No, he didn't. He said, I've got the contact. I know who I have to call.
Oh, right, okay.
And I've talked to this person who was really close to him and said she's going to check it out. I mean, she's going to wait till he's in the
a vulnerable position.
Yeah, exactly, in a vulnerable position or in the right mood. But he'll probably
When his
accept
batteries have worn down.
Yeah, no,
When he's
yeah,
asleep.
no, because he's
Just wheel him into the studio.
yeah, because he's got quite a sense of humor apparently. Well, apparently, obviously,
Wait,
obviously,
he must do.
obviously,
He must do.
obviously,
Yeah.
he must.
Earl was telling me for some time, but I can't let you see the video. It's top secret. There's a big reveal that's going to happen.
I thought he was just being dramatic.
No, they wouldn't let
there
me
was
see the video. I mean, one of his conditions.
Even though it was his idea.
Yeah.
exactly.
They were all your ideas. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
and so he said to me, "There's going to be this massive cameo," and on the morning of the release, I watched the video, all excited, and at 1 minute and 53 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, my 18-month-old daughter is briefly seen in the shot, and I thought, "Oh, that's a great cameo." I was like, God bless, he actually squeezed her in there. I'm really, thank you. And
That
then,
wasn't my idea.
that was your girlfriend's idea, actually.
I think it's fair to say you got to watch the video all the way to the end, or you'll miss it.
Well,
Oh,
yes,
you'll miss the cameo.
Yeah,
precisely.
Well, you'll miss the video if you don't watch it all the way to the end. Absolutely.
But it's full of cool 80s references from
Terminator, there's
Terminator,
Back to the Future,
Ghostbusters.
There's even the pizza delivery guy, because at first I thought the pizza delivery guy was this famous actor that I didn't know. Who is that guy? He's very good.
Yeah, no, he's a friend of ours. We met him when we went to Grouse to perform, and he's been coming with to our funky buses ever since.
This is it, you see. I mean, and then
He's
as
a
well,
funky busser. He's a fan.
Yeah.
He is a fan.
But you could see that as well when we were at the
Jesse.
the theatre when we were.
He's
filming.
American.
He's American, is he?
Yeah, and he lives in. He's been living in Grouse for, I don't know, quite a few years.
Okay.
The robot, is it modelled on the robot from Hellboy? Is it Hellboy or Hellboy 2?
Yeah, no, it's Hellboy. Hellboy. The mask. The mask is the Hellboy.
Oh right,
It's bought off the internet from a Nazi.
from Chinese Nazi.
Chinese Nazi.
Modified
the mask is the
for your
Hellboy mask,
pleasure.
and we did.
Tiananmensquare.com.
we customized everything else.
The guy who actually, you should probably give some shout out to the guy who played the robot, not the politician who played the cameo, because
his name is.
he was a good sport.
Pitu Alberto, and he has. I mean, he owns a dancing school in Almozara.
Oh, that's his. So, because you recruited a lot of people from that school, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We did. I mean, we did a casting there the week before, and recruited. I mean, most of the people that are dancing in the video come from that school.
Well, I have to say, hats off to that guy, because we were only there for 1 day of the filming. How many days did you film? Just out of interest.
2 days, 8 in the morning to 11.
Yeah, is a full day. That's 11 in the evening, not in the morning, right?
It's not a Spanish shoot.
No, 8 in the morning to 11 in the evening. Yeah.
And we were only there for a portion of it. And that guy, I've already forgotten his name. That guy, he had to do the same scene, I think about 20-25 times just while we were there. And it was quite an energetic scene where he had to kind of burst into a room
in a black body stocking in a fully heated room.
Yeah, and he did it again and again and again. And the glamour for me, just as someone that was there to film things, disappeared in the first 10 minutes. I was like, wow. And
No, he's an athlete, man. He's a pro. I would have fainted the second time I did that. His suit was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, our suit was a nightmare.
And
but we took long breaks and a lot of beer in between. He competes. He goes to competitions as a jury, both as a jury and competitor. And he's good.
He was also.
We were very lucky to find him.
Yeah,
and he's from Zaragoza.
And also as well,
the school is in Zaragoza, right?
Yeah.
And he was, because when we went on the Sunday, I was in charge of my daughter that day, so we had to take her with us. And she was, let's put it gently, she was pretty freaked out by the robot costume. But this guy, Peter, was delightful with her in between takes. Every single take, come back out the door, he'd take the actual head off and he'd talk to her. And then she was still freaked out. And then at the very end on the stage, when she finally realised it, she put the two and two together. It was the face of the mask and the man was the same thing. She started to relax. He was a pro, man. Hats off to that man. Yeah, also, I need to say congratulations to your director as well and his director of photography. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks really, really good.
They were all pros.
Yeah.
For sure. I got the sense from your director. What's his name?
Yeah. Ignacio Starega.
Shouty McShouty face!
Ignacio Starega. Staregi.
I got in his way, and I was in his way for about half a second. He just pushed me onto a chair because I was like, sorry, as I was falling to the ground.
Get out of the way, you geary infiltrator!
I'd never encountered a real life director before. Scary people.
No, he said. I mean, he told us.
If anyone gets in my way.
No. He said, I'm a very friendly guy. I'll have fun, but when I'm working, when he starts shooting, he's all business.
So you've released the video to the world, and I must say, by the way, having watched it, for me there are two moments that stand out. I personally actually laughed out loud on the tram while I was watching it. That is, and they both involve the personality of the band more than the video itself. The first was as you guys as the characters, as the, I don't know what you call them, the alien or the robot chasers. You get out of your little van.
The robot busters, yeah.
The robot busters.
Yeah, that's one of our favourite scenes.
I think I know what you mean.
As you get out of the van and you're doing that slow motion Reservoir Dogs bit, you know, the guy opens the door and slams it into another member of the band. That I actually went, that's funny. And then when you are confronted with the funky robot, your facial expression in the close-up is a delight.
Yeah, well,
how many takes?
Yeah.
How many?
No. I mean, for that, I did 3 takes.
Yeah, but
I'm a master of disguise.
Rubber face.
And the other thing was an accident. I mean, we had plenty of those because we couldn't. I mean, the thing people don't realize or don't understand, we could not see shit through those helmets.
Yeah.
I mean, we were shooting everything
Blind, basically, yeah. Blind and sweaty.
Yeah, blind and sweaty over and over again.
And drunk.
Beat me to it, dude.
And so we were bumping into each other, bumping into
Car doors.
everything.
Yeah.
So we had to shoot everything over and over and over again because we couldn't see. We just had to guess. Walk this way, and we had people shouting to the left, to the right, stuff like that, over and over again.
So this is your first large scale production, right? You've done videos in the past, but this is your first kind of with like you say, like a crew and extras and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's the first one. I mean, the rest of the videos are taken from live performance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
they've
been edited a bit, but that's about it.
Planning to do more for this album or for the following album or?
No, we want to do more for this album. We had so much fun and it was such a good experience. We'd love to do at least one more.
So when's the album officially on sale and available to intrepid funky heads?
I can't say. I mean,
I can't say. It's a secret.
No, I can't say because I don't know. The thing is, we're going to start recording the album in 3 weeks' time.
You haven't even recorded the bugger yet.
No. I mean, in 3 weeks' time,
the single.
we get into the studio. Yeah, the single was a bit. We needed to build some hype before to keep people interested.
So all of those,
unfortunately, we're not the Rolling Stones.
all of those people that are out there that love your music, that love your style,
that.
and all the new people that are listening to this and think, "Wow, this sounds great." Funky robot, Western, Nazi rock or whatever it is that you do now.
Spaghettis for tea, that kind of
what
stuff.
What can you sell to them at the moment? What can they buy? Where can they go, and what can they download or? What can they subscribe
our
to?
2 albums are on Spotify and pretty much every online platform. So, good news, you don't have to spend any money.
Hey!
Are they both available for free, are you telling us?
Yes.
You can stream for free, or do you have to pay for a download? Can you download the
No,
Bronson
I mean,
albums for
you
free?
can download it on iTunes.
I've got a copy. If anyone's interested, they can
You can
send
buy
me an email.
you can buy it on Bandcamp. That's a bit.
Is it fair to say that you're not just interested in making music and dressing up like a Nazi? You are genuinely... Well, maybe this is connected to the whole Nazi
Nazis
theme.
with afros.
You are set on world domination, or at least dominating Zaragoza, because you don't just make music.
That's your band is connected to running a very successful burger joint.
Yeah, one of the most successful burger joints for sure. Yeah.
And even that, you see,
The Bronson Bar.
Yeah, the Bronson Bar. Plug it by all means.
Pay me, Pat, for the ad.
No. I would happily endorse Bronson Bar.
You get a free moustache.
There are other burgers available, but they're not quite as good.
They're not as meaty.
They're not as meaty. The meat is fabulous,
It's
and you
very
get
quality.
permanent rolling Bronson films on the big screen as well.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. It's a nice little venue.
But don't ever get the impression that members of the Bronson are slaving away in the kitchen or would spontaneously burst into song.
No, they're getting drunk.
No, they've got Vietnamese illegal immigrants cooking the food.
We make so much money, all our music is for free. It's for the world to enjoy.
Basically, if you are listening to the Bronson and you get hungry, go get a Bronson burger.
Well, you say that, but the adult in me would say book first.
Yeah, no, definitely book first.
Yeah,
first.
don't just casually turn up on a Friday and think I'll have a Bronson burger, because you're not going to get one.
Well, we went there once and we had to queue it, so we know him. We were like, we know him. And they're like,
He's not even associated.
Everyone knows him.
We'd like to invite you back one day to do a jam. We'd like to bring a couple more musicians from other bands in Zaragoza, and we'll play some music. You know?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's everything is my idea, but I don't play a single instrument.
See, that's it. You see, I want to capture his panic.
yeah, we'll
I will jam going blah blah.
we'll unplug the vending machine so there's no beer.
But I think I could do a James Brown. Hey, hey.
Oh, do you know? Actually, do you know? On
Take
that,
me to the
on
bridge.
no, James. No, you see,
Take
no,
me.
you've enunciated the words. That's the first mistake. If you want to do James Brown impression, you've basically got to make noises that are incomprehensible.
You should check the Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
stand up on
It's like
James
a man
Brown.
being kicked in the
It's
balls.
really
Can you imagine being in his band? Can you imagine having been there back in the day? There's James Brown out front, and he's basically barking instructions at you to change key. But what you're hearing is,
Is he singing, or does he want me to pass him something?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the theme going to be? I mean, he's got a Nazi costume anyway, so that that'd be
you
easy
see,
to-
I feel quite uncomfortable inviting the king of dress up to a dress up party that we'd have to match him. It'd obviously have to be gangsters, because we might have a chance of winning a little bit of style. But mind you, do you have?
you Peaky Blinders, dude.
Yeah, we could probably pull that off. Could you pull off a Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders.
Have you got a free piece?
Peaky Blinders jam session. There we go.
Has to be.
Done.
Are there?
Well, we can invite
I
Donald. He can speak in Brummie. It'll be all good.
I should check. Are there any hobos in in the series? I nailed the hobo.
that has different connotations. I'm uncomfortable. I think on that bombshell, lead singer of Zaragoza funk outfit nailed a homeless guy. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, and join us on a funky bus or any our next gig.
We should do, really. I mean, obviously, I have the responsibility.
You
of
would
being
have
parent.
an awesome podcast.
Yeah. of people being drunk in Spanish.
Yeah.
No, but
shouting.
last time we had
Just
like
being on a normal bus in Spain is loud enough.
we had 4 or 5 Americans.
4 or 5 of them. I don't know if I could eat that many. Well, I'll have a go.
We have quite an international crowd.
Really? Do you have any Swedish women? About 23.
Do
Single.
these people know they're going on a tour, or do you just collect them from the side of the road?
Pull
There's
the bus
one!
up.
Quick,
Get
grab
them!
No, we usually have to collect them when we come back. But
Okay, that is. I would take that as a promise. That is a subsidised ticket on the Funky Bus being promised by the Earl. We'll go with our little feeble audio
Yeah,
recorder.
we'll sit on the back.
Sit
like
in the back.
a pair of
Do you want
nerds.
to talk to that
no
person?
way.
Sure,
Yeah.
that sounds
You'll love it.
Oh, I'm sure we will. It's just whether we can actually produce anything realistic for people to listen to afterwards. That's
Yeah.
the challenge.
2 hours of.
Oh man, it can't be worse than football.
Ooh. Don't talk. Football's still a bit of a raw subject. I'm not ready to talk about football yet. I'm not ready. Come on, you Spurs. Right. I suppose we should go home.
Well, we'll drink these first.
We'll drink these first. That wasn't me, lady wife. That wasn't me.
Well,
Right.
Well, me
Let's
neither.
wind it down. It's good night from him,
It's good night from you.
and it's good night from them.
Exactly.
Good night.
Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, you have been wonderful. We will reassess when we next meet. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.